Chapter 22 could be considered an inverse of Caldori's paralogue, only ever having units that wield axes and bows which are weak to swords and tomes. It does have slightly more variation in that it has a group of maids in the center of the map, as well as some mages and sorcerers scattered here and there, but none of them are anything to write home about, especially because a decent chunk of the enemies on this map are still unpromoted. In the late game of Birthright, I think this is the second easiest map. The first easiest won't show up for a little bit longer, but I'm sure you know which one it is. One nice thing about this map is that some of the enemies drop gold. This is the first map where we're going to be able to get money without selling since chapter 20, which doesn't sound far off since we're only on chapter 22, but thanks to our paralogue chain, that was 12 maps ago. They also tried to use turrets as a gimmick for this map, but it's very easy to deny the enemies from ever using them, so we're barely even going to see this in action. The first thing we do is have Shigure rally for everyone to give almost our entire army rally speed and defense. Then, Rhajat kills the fighter in the bottom right. Following Rhajat will be Dwyer, who kills the Berserker, who is only able to one-round him thanks to the speed rally that he just got.
Don't die. I've got you. Enjoy. That was easy.
As for the last Dark Mage, it's going to be an easy cleanup with Takumi. Onto the middle section, Sakura heads below Hisame and kills the Dark Mage in order to clear a path to the Sorcerer. She actually one-shots thanks to Hinoka's rallying cry giving her +2 damage.
Let's end this quickly.
Rest in peace.
Hinoka is now able to head below Sakura and kill the Sorcerer.
Not strong enough.
A cool thing about the level Hinoka just got is that she actually capped strength. She's 7 points above her average right now, though 2 of that is thanks to me giving her an energy drop way back in chapter 11. Insane though. Hisame heads down to take out one of the Dark Mages, then Kana will follow him to take out the second.
Oh, gods.
We won't give up.
Over there. I lost.
Thank you.
As for this left side, Selkie takes out the Berserker from 2 range by attacking it with the Horse Spirit.
It's all over? Let's play!
Sophie takes out the second promoted enemy since she can barely one-round the Maid.
Nice!
We can use this last fighter to build support between Kiragi and Selkie, but first we need to sing to Kiragi since he's currently too far away.
Here we go.
Hey, how you doing?
Here we go!
Nice!
For Corrin and Ryoma, they're going to perform both of their biggest enemy phases yet.
I believe in you.
On each side of the map, there is a sweet spot next to each dragon vein that puts them in range of 1 fighter and 3 berserkers, without actually going in range of the adventurers nearby. Since Corrin and Ryoma are both in one of the fastest classes in the game, have personal weapons that increase their speed and avoid, have weapon triangle advantage, received rally speed from Shigure, and are way ahead of the level curve, they can one-round all of these enemies with perfect avoid.
I'm with you.
Since one of the berserkers on the left side has a tomahawk, Ryoma should go left and Corrin should go right.
Sorry. I will not lose. You fought bravely. You won't stop me! All right. Sorry. For the glory of Hoshido! Here we go. I did it! You'll be all right.
The way the adventurers move on enemy phase is random, but that doesn't actually affect anything, and this map is easy enough to where it's not hard at all to accomplish the same goals with a little bit of improvisation. Midori goes next to Corrin and takes out the adventurer with his dual strike.
This is my shot!
I owe you one.
Corrin then takes out the second one.
This ends now! Sorry!
Focusing on Ryoma's side for a little bit, Selkie deals chip damage to the adventurer that moved near Ryoma.
We won't lose.
That weakened the adventurer enough to allow Kiragi to safely kill it.
Teamwork! I'll try harder next time!
That puts Selkie in range of a fighter and adventurer, which aren't strong enough to seriously harm her, so there isn't much need to do anything about it right now. One thing we could do is get a head start on fighting the sorcerers by moving Ryoma all the way into their ranges, but his resistance stat is pretty bad, and if he gets hit, he would die. I'd rather wait until player phase where I can make use of Duelist Blow. Sophie pairs up with Hinoka to give her +1 movement, and then goes all the way up to the Dragon Vein, where Hinoka will switch to be dropped in range of one of the nearby maids. Since Hinoka has completely overkill strength, she's able to one-round this maid since the Steel Dagger debuffs only take effect after combat. Dwyer moves forwards to heal Hinoka, and also unnecessarily trades Midori to a different weapon. Historians to this day debate on why I did that.
watch your back.
Now that Sophie's done her part with Hinoka, Azura can sing to her so she can move up and kill the fighter above Corrin. This also puts her in range of the outlaw to the right.
Of course I won.
We stand together. I'll back you up.
Here I am.
We can do this.
I'm with you. As it should be. I owe you one. Nice.
Let's use teamwork. Looks like fun.
What's I think Yay!
In the south, two maids spawned in as reinforcements to try and punish your army if you moved ahead, making you move all the way back while the maids slowly debuff you with the turrets. Unfortunately, what they didn't account for is for me to play the game more than one time. Because I could anticipate the reinforcements, I've left behind Takumi, Sakura, Kana, and Hisame. Sakura's hit rates in particular aren't perfect here, but they're serviceable enough.
Shall we? You're too slow.
I did it!
Let's end this quickly. No mercy.
Now back at the center area, Hinoka goes one tile up and all the way to the left, which conveniently reaches the tile that the adventurer attacked Selkie from. She'd be the one to clean up if I didn't get any crits. This also puts her in range of the second maid in the front. She can't kill this one because her strength got debuffed from the last one, however. Since the adventurer situation was taken care of, Ryoma is free to work on the sorcerers, killing the first one himself.
Your last. I will not lose.
Kiragi moves over to take out one of the unpromoted mages with Ryoma's dual strike, then Selkie will take out the second one.
Nice! Whoa, enemies!
Tell her we got this. More where that came from.
What's next?
Shigure needs to kill the final sorcerer. He needs Kiragi to hit his dual strike though, so he trades him to a more accurate weapon before attacking.
Let's try it like this. Try not to hate me.
On the right side, we're doing the same thing to this group of mages and sorcerers. Sophie will take out the first one, who barely reaches the 1 round threshold thanks to her strength getting healed just enough after her debuff on turn 1.
Will you be my squire? I have no choice. Phew.
Midori can now use Sophie's dual strike to take out the second sorcerer.
I'll do my best. Me too! Don't count Midori out.
For the dark mages, Rhajat can't reach either of them, so she moves into position to dual strike for Dwyer instead. He can one-round them with the help from any dual strike.
Hate doing this.
Time for death. So easy.
Complaints, right?
Corrin kills the final dark mage in one hit.
That went well.
We won't lose.
In the south, more reinforcements spawned. This time more dark mages into sorcerer, which are also no problem at all thanks to my units already being in favorable positions to fight them.
Thanks.
Ready for this?
I'll keep you safe.
We've got this. This is our chance.
If Kana wasn't debuffed, she'd be able to kill the sorcerer straight up. She'll need Sakura to help out now though. This Maid being left alive is kind of a nice thing. It lets me get another kill for Selkie, after moving Kiragi into position, of course.
Yay!
There are still 3 more Maids that we need to kill before progressing towards Shura's group. Luckily, we're able to fight all 3 of them on the same enemy phase by going at the very edge of the center Maid's range. That overlaps with the other 2 Maids, so as long as we get a unit that is able to one-round them, we're good to go. Our Maid killer will be Rhajat, who needs to get a few more combats with Dwyer in order to reach their S support on this map. She pairs up with him, and then goes right next to Azura and switches. While she's here, there's no harm in using the Dragon Bane. Azura now sings to Rhajat, which gives her enough speed to double even after a silver shuriken debuff. Then she gets into position.
Again.
The rest of my units just want to stay out of enemy range. We don't want the maids to target anyone else by accident.
Need some help?
We've got this.
Are we ready? No need to worry.
Steel yourself.
Stay with me. No choice. This isn't my job.
Ugh, too much work.
The reinforcement waves in the south repeat once each, meaning we have 2 more maids to deal with on this turn, which we'll handle in the exact same way as last time, and then at the start of the next turn, we'll once again have to fight 2 dark mages and a sorcerer.
Oh no!
Keep it together. I'm here too.
Thank you so very much.
Come on.
At the top, we can lure out the two scariest enemies being the Berserkers by putting Corrin and Ryoma on the Dragon Veins, which is at the edge of their ranges. That will also be in range of an adventurer, but for some reason the enemy AI decides that it loves using Ballistae more than anything else in the entire world. They'll be going for those and dealing almost no damage to my units. And in Corrin's case, he takes literally no damage, if the adventurer even manages to hit. As for everyone else, we're going to quickly get Dwyer to B rank in staves, and then just end turn with everyone out of enemy range.
You have my support.
Must I do everything?
Midori can do this. I see the enemy. Whoa, enemies!
Here to help.
I have your back.
All right. I collect bones.
For the glory of Hoshido! You fought bravely. Sorry.
Before moving on with the top side, we have to deal with the back lines again.
I'll keep you safe.
We won't give up.
Your time has come. We're not alone.
I'm going to make it hurt.
That went well.
Let's try our hardest. Sweet dreams.
The adventurers moving very conveniently put them at the very edge of Corrin and Ryoma's movement ranges, allowing them to continue their rampage.
It's over. Come on. Not bad.
Are we ready?
Let's do our best.
Let's end this quickly.
Time for some death.
How troubling. And here's Midori.
Since Shura has the Spies Yumi, he will pretty much always activate his personal skill. This debuffed Ryoma's strength and speed, which actually made it so he can no longer one-round the adventurer. He'll need Kiragi to help out.
Hey, how you doing?
Show no mercy.
Let's do our best.
You die! No! Here we go.
Corrin wasn't attacked, so he's still fine to kill the adventurer on his side.
All right.
Hinoka can now reach Shura for the kill, but she can't double him currently. She'll need help from Shigure to get the last bit of extra speed.
I'll protect you.
Stay strong.
This is the first map since probably chapter 14 where I truly let Ryoma and Corrin loose. I of course won't rely on them too often, but it was fun to just dominate a map with zero thought for a change.